shopping, and this is what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to write down that item number and say, oh, I'm gonna get those. I'm gonna write those down. No, because they're gonna be gone. So you do have to call or go to hsn.com right now. But while you're on the phone, take a look at these. These are, you mentioned mercury glass just a moment ago. A lot of times we see mercury glass like kind of, you know, small, I'll say it like that. Look at these, 10 1/4 inches in height, 5 3/4 inches in diameter, and in color.
These are beautiful. These are really very special. This is where David Monn really brings us his best. He didn't want to do regular mercury glass jars. He didn't want to do another mercury glass mason jar. He wanted to do a beautiful set of 2 vases. But you know what? They're not only vases, they're really like lanterns.
They are.
Because they're so large and substantial, there's so many things that you can put inside them. You can use it as a vase and fill it with flowers. You can put greenery. You can put some of your beautiful lit branches inside. When you get them home, you're going to be surprised at the weight. They are weighted. They have some substance to them. When you hold them, you're like, wow, these are good looking. They have this lovely wrought iron handle on each. Remember, you're getting a set of 2. It's hard to believe. Your choices in color are this beautiful
light blue.
It's the light blue.
Yeah.
It's totally aqua. It's totally turquoise.
Yes.
Okay, it is turquoise. You know, I want to be on the naming committee.
Absolutely.
Okay, because everything should be renamed.
Right.
Light blue, this is totally aqua. It's totally peacock. It's definitely that shade of blue that we've been loving for the last couple of years.
Yeah, for sure.
Then bronze.
Yeah.
When have you seen bronze in mercury glass? Is that not stunning?
And this one, you call it bronze, we call it copper.
Oh, it's copper. Well,
and it will be the first one to go.
It's not quite as orange as copper. It's a little deeper. It's a little more substantial in the tone. But yes, so we're officially calling this copper. Then this, I'm hoping, is gold.
Gold.
Okay, because it's like gold all day. So your choice of the set of 2 in gold, and then of course the silver. Now, if you collect mercury glass, and remember mercury glass is from, you know, the 1800s when they were literally running out of silver, and we actually wanted to make glass that looked like silver but didn't have the work of having to polish the silver or take care of the silver or even have that, you know, wildly expensive price. This was kind of like the poor man's silver, they used to call it years ago, a couple centuries ago in fact. But the silver looks most like traditional mercury glass. So if you are a collector of vintage mercury glass or you just love that silvered look in your home, you'll want to grab the silver. I don't have to tell you, you can put your string lights inside, you can put your candle pillars, you could put a real candle, preferably a flameless candle inside is what I would recommend. As we're showing you here as bookends, you can place them on a shelf, but what does this video tell you? This video tells me I could leave these out all year long. There's really nothing on this that says holiday per se. You can dress them up for holiday by all means, but this is something that you will leave out all year long, and I love that kind of decor.
And don't you love it? You're right. You can leave it out. You can have the beautiful color and the shine and the sparkle, and you don't have to create a place to store it. So it makes it even better. You can't say that about many of our Christmas decorations. You can't say that about the tree. You have to have a place to store it. But with these, because they're so beautiful, you won't want to put them away. And this is the deal. You're getting 2 of them if you want more than a set of 2, or if you want a couple of colors. At this point, we're actually pretty good in terms of quantity. But as you know, some of our first items are very, very limited and pretty much almost gone. These, you get first crack, first dibs at getting them at 50% off. So for $19.95 for something that's not something you have to put away for 11 months, you know, pull it out 11 months from now, you can continue to use it from the moment you get it home.
You know, in my living room, I've slowly added, and maybe you have done this at home as well, where you're adding more of the mirrored pieces, some tufted pieces, you know, some of the things that are coming back in trend that were really popular in the 70s. Well, but I still love lanterns. And so I have a lot of these wood lanterns peppered throughout my home. I want to replace the lanterns in the living room with something like this, because this is a little more elevated. But you know what? They're substantial enough that I can put them at the foot of the mantle. I can put them on the ground because they are large enough, they're big enough. When you're having a party, you just move things around. You could put this on the table, have a couple on your actual table, do your tablescape and work around it. Add some light inside if you want to. Have that light inside like a string light on a timer so that that every evening they're turning on.
Oh,
These
nice.
are gorgeous pieces that make wonderful gifts as well.
Yeah.
At that price point, you it's so wise to stock your gift closet. Next month, you probably have a girlfriend whose birthday coming up, a couple of friends throughout the year. Who would not love to receive this as a birthday gift or for Teacher Appreciation Day? Start stocking that gift closet because you won't find these when you're looking for them months from now.
And the funny thing is you stock the gift closet when it's on clearance, when it's 50% off. You don't stock the gift closet at full price.
No, don't do that.
You don't do that, and especially when you don't have to. But let me tell you, if you do want the copper, which is bronze. But if you do want these, we've got fewer than 200 of them left. And like we said, these are gonna be the first one to go. And I think, and so we still have gold, we still have silver, and we still have the light blue, which is aqua. But the thing is, I think some of these a little bit unconventional colors have been so popular because we are wanting to, we've done the same kind of decorations in our home for a long time, and a change in color can make a big difference.
Makes a big difference, but I can't help it. You know, yes, it's the end of December, and I'm talking about seasonal decor, but if I had a little purple flower right here, this is my